Now, earlier in this tutorial and the beginning tutorial, I have alluded to layers without really getting into them. Now is the time we're going to do it. Layers is a feature that's undergone a radical transformation in InDesign CS5, so we will be taking a look at those changes. But first of all, I'm going to start off looking at the basics of layers. Now, in the beginning tutorial, I talked about how items are placed on the page. They are placed and stacked on the page in the order that they're drawn. So if this was the first item that was drawn on the page, then it gets stacked behind everything. You'll see as I move it around the page like this, every other item is on top of it. Now, of course, you can change the stacking order. I can select this and choose Object, Arrange, Bring Forward, like that. And that puts it above the next item on the page, but still below everything else there. So it just moves up one level. And these are grouped items, so it's always referencing the group. When you group something together, they are all in the same order, anything in that group. So this time I'll use my context sensitive menu and we'll choose Arrange and Bring to Front. So now it is absolutely on front of everything in the page, just the top dog. No matter where I place it, it's on top of every item. And conversely with this, you can choose Arrange and Send to Back. So it is now behind everything in the page. So you can change the stacking order on the page of these items. However, with layers, you place items on layers and that supersedes any stacking order. So a layer higher in the stacking order, the items on it are always going to come to the foreground. Let me just move down to another page with exactly the same items on it. And here, when I select this, I can choose Arrange, but it's not there. I can go to the Object menu, choose Arrange, and everything's dimmed out. And that's because this is on a layer and there's nothing else in this layer, so it can't go any higher or any lower. If I were to ungroup this, choose Object, Ungroup, the individual items I could choose Arrange, Bring to Front, like that, but it makes no difference because there's nothing to go ahead because all these items are on layers. So let me undo that, just group them all together. So let's take a look at layers. We bring out the layers panel. We can go to the window menu and choose layers. However, I happen to have it over here. This is the icon. It's called layers there. If you have the text there, and just click on it to bring out. Here we can see we have 5 layers. Now, like we were using Bring to Front, Send to Back, etc., you can do the same with layers, but everything on that layer will be affected by it. Now, you don't use the Bring to Front command. What you do is you change the stacking order. So if I select layer 1 and just press and drag it up there, it moves in front of layer 2, but still behind layer 3. I could move it right up above layer 4, and there you can see everything in that layer, whether grouped or not, will move up, but it'll still stay behind layer 5. So I can just bring it back down here again like this.